Now you've heard a lot of talk about Star Wars figures variants, from Jawas with a cloth cape or a Jawa with a vinyl cape, to even an R5-D4 with a little red square or without a red square. Well, today we're going to look at some variations that's not about the figures. It's about the back of the action figure card. And we're going to see if we can tell the difference. Some of them are so minor. Let's take a look. Believe it or not, it's that time again. Another video. That's right, it's time for another video. 2 videos a day, Monday through Friday, sometime rambling on the weekend, and doing a lot of shorts during the week. So it's a party over here. It's a party. If you're in the Generation X stuff, toys, action figures, pop culture, just fun, just hanging out, having fun, man. You can't, nothing wrong with that. So we're going to look at variances. I've talked about the figure variances, and I think I might have talked about some of these card variances before, but I figured we'd do a whole video about it because I found this really great website. Let's take a look at it. Here it is, StarWarsTracker.com. I'm not getting paid to talk about this website. I just found it and it helped me with this video, so I figured I'd plug it right here. Star Wars Tracker is a price guide and a management service for collecting vintage Star Wars action figures. If you want to know what something is worth, this is the app you need. Or website. Website or that? Both of them. So check out that website. To be honest with you, I haven't really checked it out, dug into it really deep from what I've seen I really like. So let's dig into the back of these variances. Before we look at them, let's just talk about this one here, because I'm not going to tell you what the difference is between a Star Wars 20A and a 20B. I'll tell you closer to the end of the video, but put this up here, pause it, go into the comments, let me know, what do you see that's different in this one? And we'll be back at the end of the video so I can tell you about that. But let's look at the Star Wars 12 back, A, B, and C. Now there are some other ones also, but I wanted to put these up because look at them. Just glancing at them, if you're like, what's the difference about these? They look the same to me. And let's read what the website Star Wars Tracker has to say. Star Wars A right there. That's where it all begins. That's what they tell us. Well, let's start with 12 back A. Just a normal card. We're not going to talk about it much because we're going to see what's different between A and B. Let's look at B. Do you see any difference? Well, look at the saber right there. I know it's hard to see, but look at Luke's saber, the top picture. The tip is slightly longer than on the other. I know, that's some small detail. So why did they even go back to fix it, right? Now what's different on the C? Well, go back to 12B, it says pull arm lever when it's talking about how to use the lightsaber. But on 12C, it says pull saber out. Again, some minor differences. Okay, here's the 20C. Again, we're just going to look at the first 20C right there, talk about it. Now there is an A and a B and all that, but we're just going to look at C. Let's see what the difference between C and D is. And do you really need me to tell you? This is when they put a black sticker over the free Boba Fett with the rocket launcher. It was just a sticker. They weren't going to reprint the card, so they just had somebody at a factory that probably got paid a little bit of money to slap a sticker on it. And what's the difference between 20D and 20E? Again, I think you can figure that out. This is a fancier sticker. As a kid, I remember this sticker, and we peeled it off, and it had the rocket firing Boba Fett under it. I always thought it was something you were supposed to peel off. I thought it was like under those bottle caps of the time of Coke where you pull it off to see if you won. I actually won a Mean Joe Green jersey one time. I'm not bragging, I'm just spitting facts. But this one here is pretty easy to see what's different. Now I can turn the camera on because we only got 2 cards, and you can see my pretty face. You know it's pretty. Don't be a hater, don't be a jelly burger. Let's see what's different between the 21H and the 21I. Both Empire Strikes Back cards, that's for sure. What's different about this one? Well, first you have a red sticker on the first one. It's gone on the second one. That's under the barcode. What does it say? Oh, it's telling you about the free offer for the secret figure because it was extended until December 1980. On the other one, offer extended, and it tells you the secret figure is Bosk. Not so secret anymore with that big red sticker. That's one cool fancy sticker. That'd be cool on a shirt, wouldn't it? Oh, Junkman, quit putting that thing on a damn shirt. Sorry, JunkmanMerch.com. How about a Return of the Jedi? 79C versus 77B. If you're asking what the numbers are, I'm sure you know is how many figures on the back of the package. And of course, one is 79 figures, the other one is 77 figures. But that's not what we're going to talk about here. For 79, the free Anakin Skywalker is printed on the card. But on the 77B, it's just a dang sticker. They slapped a sticker on it. Now what figure was added? 2 figures on this card. I'm not going to tell you. You tell me in the comments what's the figures that's added. One's at 77 figures, the other one has 79. 2 figures were added to the card. What 2 figures? Tell me in the comments below. Let's go all the way back, but we're going to go to Pal Toys. 12 pack A, 12 pack B. There's A right there, as you can see, and B. What's different? Oh my God, they look so much alike, I can't really tell the difference. What's going on? It's the same thing. No, it's not. 12 pack B, well, it's removed the misleading claim that the X-Wing has lights and sounds. Yeah, it simply now just says retractable wings, because over in the UK, you got a sucky X-Wing. Yeah, the wings opened up like ours did, but you know what? It didn't have a little light in the front. No, it didn't, and it didn't make that sound. It sounded like you was getting your teeth drilled at the dentist office. So let's move on. How about an Empire Strikes Back 30A, 30B? What's the difference here? Take a look at it. Think a little bit before I tell you. There's 30A, there's 30B. Looks just the same if you're glancing at it. And believe me, these things, when it comes up to people that collect them, sometimes there's a big difference in dollars. You might pay, let's say you might pay $1,000 for 30A, you might pay $4,000 for B just because it's so slightly different. Well, the card is almost the same as you can see there, except see the silver, the racetrack they call it going around? Yeah, it looks the same, right? Well, look on B at the very bottom, kind of tiny. Yeah, it says made in Hong Kong. Doesn't say that on the other one. I know people will pay big money just for that. It's crazy. It's crazy that people even found it. Oh, before we move on, yes, those are prototype figures in that image, and they're flipped. You notice that the left and right, Luke's got them all guns and sabers all in the wrong hand. But look at Hoth Han. You can tell he's got a lot of brown on his jacket. How about Empire Strikes Back 41B versus 41C? I think you'll be able to see. What's different here? What's different? You see anything? I'd like to give you a little bit of time so you can think about it. Well, there is something different. And it's hard to see. See right there? The Star Destroyer playset. You love it or you hate it. It is the Star Destroyer playset. Well, on B it says it comes with a figure. They took that off. They didn't want it to come with a figure anymore, I guess. I can't remember if Pal Toys had it with a figure. I know sometimes they did some figure offers, so maybe they did. I can't remember off the top of my head. I can't remember every goddamn thing. Sorry. I'm getting old. So didn't mean to, sorry about that. Didn't mean to lose my cool. Now you're going to say, man, he acts like that retro bitching guy. No, I'm not trying to lose my cool. I apologize for that. But sometimes you just make me so angry. Oh, wait a minute. I'm not taking it out on you. I'm sorry about that. I'll take it out on Larry when the video's over.
Hey, wait, what?
Yeah, Larry. But that's the difference here. No longer says with figure. How about a Canadian card? Star Wars 12 like A and B. Man, look at that. Again, do you see a difference? Let's see. You don't? Well, I'll tell you what a difference is. It's the description. Because, again, the lightsaber is a little smaller in the top picture. Just like the US card we saw. And I guess that's about... Wait a minute. There was one... Oh, hold on. You don't want to see double me. Now do you? Anyway, there was one I teased you with, so I wouldn't tell you the difference. So let's pull that back up and see if you could figure out what it was. There you go. 20A, 20B. What's different? What's different? I gave you time. Go into the comments section now. Pause the video if you have to. I'm not going to sit here and just sit here like this for 5 minutes while you type it all out and look at everything. But listen, I think this one's kind of easy. A keen eye will see it. Yep, on A, 2 of the play sets, the Creature Cantina and Land of the Jawa play sets, are more prototypes. Where on B, they were in place with their official release. The Land of the Jawa one, that's a little harder to tell, I'll give you that. But the Cantina, you can really spot the difference there. But oddly enough, the Dewback is still the prototype, and the Droid Factory is still the prototype there. But anyway, that was kind of fun. Now that was fun to me. Maybe it wasn't fun to you, but it was fun to me. Maybe you think it's fun is masturbating in a hen house. I'm not judging you. I'm not judging. We all tried it. Some of us like it, some of us didn't. Well, that's it, guys. Thank you for watching. For all the ones that guessed right on that one, there you go. Junkman just gave you clap.
Hey, Junkman channel popping though.
Thank you, sir, for that unsolicited testimony.